So we went shopping a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, because you guys wanted me to try something. So that's what we're gonna do today. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So I had quite a few people ask me to review something, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So we went to Sephora because that's the only place that's really sold right now, and we got a couple of the Rare Beauty products. Yes, we did. We did. So let me dig in my bag. Let me dig in my little bag here.
Such a pretty little...
So what we're going to be doing today is reviewing a couple of the Rare Beauty products. I did have some requests. So as you all know, I am like not made of money. So we did only get 3 products from the line. I picked 3 of them that I thought that I would use again. I didn't want to pick something that I was going to review and then I wouldn't ever use again. So we did that. I got the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation. I got the Liquid Touch Concealer. And then we got the Lip Souffle, like cream lipstick, I think is what it is. But those are the 3 products that we got. They're the 3 that we're going to try today. So let's go ahead and get started and let's prime our skin because I'm excited. I want to see how these do. I know that some people, I've watched a couple of reviews. I know that some people kind of liked it. Some people didn't like it so much. Some people were confused as to why Selena Gomez would release a beauty line. Look, I'm all for it. Like, you do what you want to do. If you want to release a beauty line, release the beauty line.
I'm not here to judge. You do you at the vending machine, boo-boo.
Like, I'm not going to tell you you can't. Like, well, I don't understand any of that. But, so, we are going to prime first. I'm just going to prime with my Yves Saint Laurent because it's right here. We are going to do that. I did not buy the primer in this line. Like I said, I could only choose a few products and I wanted to choose the ones that I had been asked specifically to review. That's where we are with that. Oh, I am shooting this on a Wednesday. I don't usually shoot during the week, but again, like I said, you guys wanted it and I'm here for it because that's kind of what I do. So we're going to try it. This wasn't something that I was super overly hyped about, but we're going to see what it does and how it plays. So this foundation is supposed to be a foundation elixir that feels barely there while building coverage and boosting your natural glow. So I really hope it does that. I got mine in the shade 120C because I am very, very pale and I have like pink undertones. So there were 2 shades lighter than this one, but one had a neutral undertone and one had almost like it was like white. Yeah. So we didn't do that. This is really cute packaging. I know people have talked about the packaging. I love that it is glass. I love that this top is matte. I love the little ball on top of it. I think the only other thing I've seen with like little balls on some of the products, or I think like some Dior lipsticks have like chrome balls on top of them. I don't know because I'm not bougie. It does have a shaker ball in it and it does sound, you hear that? It does sound really liquidy. So I'm wondering if this is going to be akin to like the Morphe 2. I hope not. I hope it's better than that. I was really not a huge fan of that, to be honest. So this is what it looks like when you open it, and then it's like a big doe foot, which is weird, but it's okay. We're gonna try it. We are going to try it. So I'm just gonna smooth some of this on my face. I can already tell that it is thicker than the Morphe 2. It has a very tiny, slight scent of makeup. So we're gonna start with that. We might build it, I don't know. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender because I feel like this is too light of a makeup to justify using a brush. So I'm gonna try it with my beauty blender. And we're gonna go in and see what it does. Again, all we have on is we primed our skin. But I do think this is supposed to be a light coverage foundation. So for you girls that are not full coverage girls, I'm generally not a full coverage girl either, but I do like a light to medium coverage. So I do think that I picked the right shade this time, so go me. I can already tell though, I don't mind the coverage, but I can already tell it does seem to be exaggerating my dry areas, which is kind of strange. It's a little weird. For such a light coverage foundation, I have really dry skin, so it may just be that I really need to moisturize. It might have absolutely nothing to do with the foundation whatsoever, but it does seem to be super sticking to my dry areas.
Why are you doing that?
So much so that I wouldn't want to build this up. It may be buildable, but I don't think that I would build it up if you have dry skin. But again, maybe the primer in this line, maybe it helps combat that. I don't know, because I didn't buy it. So it does give a more natural finish. I wouldn't say it's a dewy finish. I wouldn't say it's a matte finish. I should say it's very much a natural finish. But first impressions, it is very much settling in my dry areas and pilling. It's pilling on the top of my nose and even on my forehead. So I'm not the biggest fan of that so far. I don't like it. I don't like it. I know that on camera, like, it looks perfectly legit and perfectly fine. And from a distance, I think it might look fine as well. But I can see it's settling in these creases on my forehead, like when I raise my eyebrows. It's pilling and settling on my nose and around my nose. And on right here where my really dry areas are, it's just like sinking in and sticking to all of those dry areas. Why? I didn't want it to do this. I wanted to like it. I wanted to love it.
Love me! Love me!
I wanted to support. But this is no bueno, y'all. So I'm gonna pull the age thing. Maybe if you had younger skin, if you had less dry skin, if you were normal to oily and maybe 10, 15 years younger than me, this foundation may look beautiful on your skin. But I have very dry skin and I'm not a spring chicken.
Oh, I'm like the Crypt Keeper!
Alright, let's try the concealer. I want to see if that is any better. Again, I got mine in 120C. So I wasn't sure about these. I know that they have them, they're like the same shade. I think they made them each shade to match. So I'm hoping that this concealer is not the exact same shade as the foundation. I'm hoping it's just a step lighter, which it looks like it may be, because we really want to brighten our under eyes. This says it's a moisturizing buildable concealer that melts seamlessly into skin for undetectable cake-free coverage. I really want to believe that. This also has a massive doe foot. Massive. I'm going to put a little bit under my eyes. Let's put a little down our nose, my trouble areas. And we're going to see what this does. I really want to like it, y'all. Like, I really want to like it. But that foundation, no. It did not work for me. And that doesn't mean it won't work for you. Like I said, everybody has different skin. This looks terrible on my skin. Like, it looks really bad. The concealer doesn't seem to be creasing as much or like pilling around my eyes or anything, so that's good. And those little wrinkles under your eyeballs, it is gathering there a little bit. It is. It really is. And it looks so dry on my skin. So very, very dry. I get what she was going for, and like I said, if you have skin that is normal to oily or 10, 15 years younger than my skin, this formula might be gorgeous on your skin. It might just give you that little subtle, no makeup, dewy look, which I think is what they were going for. But unfortunately, on my skin in my early 30s, and because of how dry it is, it does not look good on my skin. I'm going to try and set it a little bit with some Laura Mercier just under my eyes. Where is my powder? I don't even know what to say about that, you guys, because I really wanted to like this foundation. I heard really good things about it. And I'll try it again. I will like moisturize the shit out of my face for like a week and I'll try it again. But first impressions right now, it does not look good. Here, let me turn down the light. Can you guys see that? I turned it way down. So this is like normal, natural, everyday light. Can you guys see the dryness around my skin, my forehead, my wrinkles? It's sitting up here. It didn't really fix my skin tone. It didn't even out my skin tone. I have all this red blotchiness still. All this red blotchiness. It lets my freckles shine through, which I really appreciate and I really like. But it did not even out my skin tone at all. And it's so dry, you guys. It is so dry. It's pilling. There's these little pills on top of my nose and right up through here. My drier areas. This is not a good look for me. It's not a good look for me. So I wanted to like this so bad, and you guys asked me. I had several people ask me, please review this. I want to know if it's worth it. I don't want to spend $30 on a foundation if it's not worth it. Okay, I'm going to turn this light back up because like I can't handle looking at myself. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you if it's worth it or if it's not worth it. If you want to still go out and try this foundation, I think you should. I think you 100% should go out and still try it. Is it worth it for me? No. It's not. Because it doesn't look good on my skin type. So I do think going forward, maybe having different formulas for different types of skin, I think might be a really good thing to do. Because having a just one and done, I don't think it works for all skin types. Yeah, because this is very drying on my skin. It is very light, I will say that. It is very light. It doesn't feel like there's a whole lot on my face, which I really like. But it just makes my skin look super dry and sticks to all of those spots. So, not A+ for me. But again, if you want to try it, go try it. So we do have one more product to try. I am stoked about this one. It's a really pretty color. So this is the Lip Souffle Matte Lip Cream. And I got mine in the shade Transform, which is this darker red color. Y'all know I love a red lip. So this is what it looks like. I absolutely adore this packaging. It's matte, it's beautiful, it's the color that the lipstick is on the packaging, and then also the cream colored top. It's not white, it's cream colored, and I think it goes really, really well with the matte color of the bottom of it. But anyway, so that's my 2 cents on that. I really like the packaging. I think it's adorable. I'm super stoked to try this. Again, this is in the color Transform. And we are going to go ahead. This is what it looks like. It's like a flat doe foot. Again, it doesn't have, I don't think it's an added scent. It might be an added scent. It almost smells like, it smells like lotion almost, like slightly coconutty. I don't know, it's weird. It smells slightly coconutty. So we're gonna see how this goes on. Line your lips first. 1000%. I am not the biggest fan of this either. And I will tell you why. Whatever scent is in it, when you put it on and you inhale, you can 1000% taste it. 1000%. You taste a fragrance. Number 2, it is very, I don't want to say oily, but it feels very slick, and you can just taste that fragrance as you talk and as you breathe in. You can taste that fragrance. Now, it doesn't feel drying at all. I think they were going for a moisturizing feel. However, I was wondering why it felt the way that it felt when I applied it. The number one ingredient, the first, I believe, the very first ingredient in this lipstick is dimethicone. I'm not against dimethicone. My favorite primers have dimethicone in them. I'm not against that. But on your lips like this, the amount of dimethicone that's in here tends to make it feel a little more slick and greasy, more than smooth or moisturizing. It tends to make it feel much more greasy is the only word I can really think of to describe it. And this formula, I don't think, as many times as you do it, it's not going to be transfer proof, which is fine. I'm not against that. But the inhaling, anytime you inhale or you talk with this on your mouth, you taste fragrance, you taste flowers or some kind of chemical-y. You can taste it on your tongue. And I don't like the dimethicone in it. I don't mind, like I said, dimethicone in a product, but I think there needs to be maybe less in the next formula because it's just an overall slick feeling. I think it's too much. I think it would be great if there was a little bit in it so you get that smoothness. Like, I totally get what they were going for, but I think it's too much. I think it's just overdone, and the fragrance is not good when you taste it. It tastes like perfume. So overall, I know my review of this beauty line, like, please don't hate me. Like, I have nothing against the beauty line. I have nothing against the woman who created it. I just want to do a really honest review. And if you want to go try out the foundation or any of the other things in this line, I totally think you should. But it's too drying for my skin. I would recommend super duper duper moisturizing if you have dry skin, because it does catch and it does gather and it does pill a little bit on your drier areas. Same with the concealer and the lip. It's just the fragrance is too much, I think, and I think it has too much dimethicone. It's a beautiful color. It feels really good gliding on, but I think it's too much overall. And if you are going to use the lip products, please line your lips, which I did not do, and it's a mess. It's a mess. I know this. So I just really wanted to test out formulas for you guys today. But again, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not bashing anyone. I want nothing but good things for this beauty line. But I think that maybe the formulas need tweaked a little bit, at least on these 3 products that I tried. I don't know about the other products because I haven't been able to test them yet. But yeah, so those are my thoughts on the concealer, the foundation, and the lip souffles. Yeah, I'm so sorry, you guys, but thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you have not done so yet, please hit that like and subscribe and follow buttons. I will always give you an unbiased review and just tell you what I honestly think. Nothing's ever sponsored or sent to me in PR, and I would really appreciate it if you guys would watch my videos. So thank you again, and